always been a foul child. My guns go boom boom and your guns go. I got the wild style, always been a foul child. My guns go boom boom and your guns go.
Shut the fuck.
What's going on, guys? And Sylvester STD here, or Nick from Sick Till Death. And we're back with another Black Ops 3 gameplay. This time it's on Aquarium, but I am playing Safeguard. And we're using the Purifier. It's a little bit different. This was recorded quite a while ago. I've been sort of stockpiling a lot of this footage so I can, you know, evenly upload and sort of make it easier for me to give you these daily uploads, and also so I don't burn myself out, because I am working a 9 to 5. I am grinding this game. I'm even helping my nephew get dark matter at the moment, so that's why my account has been really suffering. I think I'm still like a level 200. I'm like 211 or something, which at this point I should be like 3 or 4. 4 is probably an exaggeration, but I started out with this suppressed VMP. I was running this invisible class. If you guys check on another video, I may have uploaded it. I might be uploading it soon, where I play Domination as Ruin. Yeah, it's a suppressed VMP. It's got Ghost and Blind Eye, Blast Suppressor, Dead Silence. It wasn't working for me, and I actually had a really slow start here. You know, I'm still using the suppressed VMP at the moment. I'm sort of chasing kills. I hate chasing kills. You never really should. And right there I switch quick draw, grip, and stock. And this is sort of like an MLG CWL class. I know a lot of the boys at Optic Gaming are using stock on their subs, and it makes a huge difference in the respawns, especially game mode like Hardpoint. I feel like it increases your survivability so much. If you're good with strafing, that guy was super weak, but if you're good with strafing, then it's gonna make you so hard to kill. I knew that chick was gonna push me, and I had my Purifier here, but I didn't want to just go head at them. I wanted to ensure that I was getting some, you know, doubles, triples with this Purifier, maybe even some quads. So that's why I went here on the OE. I overextended, and I end up flanking them shortly, and this is gonna be it's gonna actually be a pretty sick usage. They sort of had us locked in this room. Like, we had a guy at these top stairs. I decided not to shoot him. Lucky that Prophet didn't see me. Maybe he did jump up, and instead of going up the steps, because it was just certain death for me, right?
Robot systems are online.
I figure I'm just gonna hold this area right now. He came in, dumb idea to gun, but he should have followed it up with a bullet. And then that guy shooting the rocket was a dumb idea, because I knew he was hiding there. So that got me 3. I think this gets me 4 with this guy right here. This guy, he had a valiant effort here. I just put the HC out just to control this room. Dude whipped out his scythe and ate a HC card in the face. I just despise when, like, if you kill someone with your specialist, they come at you with their specialist. So I was very happy to take him out, especially in that fashion. That's like adding insult to injury. So I don't think I mentioned the score streaks. For the score streaks, we're running, you know, a little bit smaller of a set. The lower set, it's a lot harder to earn these higher streaks in Safeguard. You're always getting people shooting you in the back. It's very hard to maintain a good streak without, you know, everybody and their mother chasing after you, and sometimes it's just overwhelming. So at this point, I'm like 50 off of this care pack, and I just did not want to fuck that up. So thank God that battery was laying there. This is just an amazing little 3-piece here. I got him with the gun butt. That's how you do it. And then I scored for the 300. Got the hardened sentry, and I'm working towards my next HC car. You're about to see me go off with this Purifier in the next round. I'm pretty sure I have it at the rip. I almost do. Right? But we got the hardened sentry. We got the care pack. We're 150 off of this HC. And yeah, I mean, damn, this was so long ago. I have about 12,000 kills with the VMP right now. And this was 4,000 kills ago. And I've been using other guns since that. I dropped the sentry there. I wanted to drop it in that other room, but since I saw that person in the window, I figured now's a better time. I wanted to call in, like, I wanted to, you know, grab the care pack. But you know what? That 50 points actually helps, because I didn't really give a shit about a UAV at this point. I really didn't care. And as you see, I got that Purifier. I see them on the minimap. And I saw this guy wall running. I think I said this in the nuclear video. Advanced movement is great. I love it at times, but you gotta mix it well. You really do, because that guy wall running. If I didn't see him wall running, I would have probably went the other way, and he would have shot me in the back. So it's all about balance. You gotta know. You gotta know. I was 135 off that hardened sentry, and he scared the shit out of me, the dicks off of me, if you will. So at this point, I'm sort of camping. I wanted to make sure that we didn't get flanked either, and they weren't even using that moving the robot. I thought the robot was like weaker, but he wasn't. So the HC really didn't do much. I'll probably end up getting the assist on it, which I think puts me 10 away from the hardened sentry. And yet there it goes. And now I'm just watching the flank. I definitely think I pre-aimed this a little bit too long, and I was like too far up. You know, they could easily come from that brown building and have wrecked my whole face. So this guy helps me get that hardened sentry. And at this point, I was, you know, somewhat fully streaked out. I was like, yo, I told the teammates, let them score. Let them score. Especially after I didn't get that kill. I was like, let them fucking score. And you see me, I run in here, like, you know what? I will say this, in my defense, I usually play the objective. You can go check any of my other gameplays, especially in Safeguard. I'm not one of those nubs who just runs around and, you know, kills off spawn. If I'm playing with an SMG, sometimes I will just be that one nuisance, especially if I'm playing with a team. Like, if I know people are gonna escort and I know people are gonna disable, then I will play and kill off spawns. I'll be the slayer. But most of the time, I'm in and around the robot. I'm getting those kills. I'm getting the escort time. I'm getting those disables. So you guys can't say shit about me not playing the objective, because I'm fully objective based. So I get the dart, and at this point, I've got all my challenges done with the dart, as in like taking out score streaks with your dart. That's a part of the return fire challenges. There's also, you know, getting kills with your dart. I was done with that. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to hold on to this because it's, you know, 3 of those homing missiles of the dart to take out the robot. So I was like, all right, I'm going to save this for the next round. We got a definite disable pretty much off the rip. 15 seconds in, I can use this. So that's what we're going to do. So I just saved it. I was just watching our flank at this point. I know that they're coming from that brown room all the time. I'm not going to challenge that guy. I got the assist. That was all I needed, just to do a little extra damage on him. So I had that guy's number all day. I felt kind of bad for him after watching this gameplay a few times. And you see it. Purifier ready. I let him go. Thank God he didn't see me, because that could have totally wrecked this Purifier use. I saw all those red dots and I started foaming at the mouth. I got the quad. Easy fucking peasy. Got this one and got this one. I didn't even realize I was on a merciless. I was flying at them like a maniac, and looking back on it, I should have been a little bit more cautious. I should have just calmed down a little bit. She had me with that jump shot. But if you notice, I will revisit my thoughts on the advanced movement right now. Some people are great with jump shotting. Some people are bad when it comes to just shooting and strafing. And that player, I mean, not to dog you or anything, but pretty bad when it comes to just shooting and strafing. Also, the fact that I have stock on is just huge right there. It helped me win that gunfight, helped me get on that flank, and yeah, it just, I feel like on the VMP especially, stock is a must. It's great because then you can do things like that. You can come in and out of ADS, especially if you have quick draw, and it just makes your gunfights so much more unpredictable. I'm not even jumping around. Like, once again, he tried sliding at me. It didn't work. You know, it did not work. So I see these guys over here. I'm 75 off of what I think is an HC. So I'm trying to sort of play it cool. But in the same token, I wanted to score the robot. And I think I end up dying right here. Nope. Get the HC car. I'm pretty close to that care package again, so I really did not mind dying here because, like I said, I wanted to save the dart. That's why I didn't call it in right there. I wanted to save the dart to disable the robot. One of my best tips for you guys, and you're only gonna learn and get this with more experience, is learn like the routes. I saw all those red squares and I just started foaming at the mouth. I thought I was gonna get like 5 of them with that car. But yeah, learn the routes, learn like the timings and everything. I think I sort of went a little crazy with this Purifier. I probably didn't need to do this. I already unlocked it, so I already unlocked the hero gear, so at that point I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'll use this shit. And it got everybody pushed back enough to walk the robot in. So, but yeah, like I was saying, you want to learn the routes, and you want to like just learn the timings, and you'll get those internal clocks in your head, like when someone should be flanking, or like if you have 2 minutes and 40 seconds and your robot's at a certain point on the map, you know, you'll know if the round is over or not, and if you'll know like if you can actually score the robot, or if you should just play for kills and try to build up some streaks to make it harder for your opponent to score next round. So experience is always gonna help you with these things. I mean, it's a brand new game mode, so a lot of people aren't too familiar with the nuances, and I think that's why I played it so much, because I've played so much Dom that it's getting old for me. TDM is quite old for me as well. I call in the Hardened Sentry, and here I call in this dart, and I just start doing work. I don't get a full disable on the robot, but we get him disabled, and that was enough for me. I really didn't give a shit. My sentry is doing work in that little room. It's a high traffic area, and it's also gonna cut off any flankers, because a lot of people will jump down from that window in the mid room. They'll jump down and they'll flank into small rooms so they can clear out a path for the robot. So putting that sentry there was a definite good idea on my part. And then here I decided to pilot the car. It was probably a dumb idea because I'm like right there on top of the rock, but I was playing so fearless at this point that I didn't give a shit. And yeah, like I probably could have played that a little bit smarter, and I would have probably had another care pack and another Hardened Sentry, but it is what it is. We just start dominating here, and I think there's another Purifier use coming in. I had to gun butt her. Her buddy left. I say her because it's a battery, but they had the same clan tags. Dude, those were the same guys that were just jump shotting and sliding around and really utilizing those advanced movements, but to no avail. I mean, it really didn't help him that much. So yeah, definitely pretty sure I get another Purifier use, and it's gonna be a sick one. So at this point, I'm just, you know, playing in and around that robot. I'm done playing for streaks. I'm pretty much good on that, you know, like I've gotten all the streaks that I could possibly get. I get this Purifier, and I'm like, fuck it. It's time to push this thing out. We're overly pressing the issue. I saw that teammate, not, you know, if they had 6 cents, I was dead. I got very lucky there that they slid in and shot my other teammate, and then, yeah, I just go off right here. 2, 3, it was just mayhem. Got another care package. Teammates got Rolling Thunder. It is pretty much a done deal from here on out. Like I said, with the timings and the routes, you got a minute 30 left. Your robot is just breached mid-map, just breached that mid-room. No way you're coming back from that. Calling this lightning strike. I probably took a little bit too long. I ended up getting the 2 kills anyway, but we've got such a strong hold on this mid-room. There's no way they're coming back. And I think at one point, they're outnumbered. It's probably like 6v3 or something. And yeah, when you got someone like me going off with that Purifier, it's kind of hard to stay in a match. But kudos to them who did. Definitely big up. So, alright, well, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, a like rating is always appreciated. Helps the channel grow, and subscribe for more daily content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.